between the visiting team and the Dallas Cowboys. Leading them, as always, their head coach. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Facing off with them, the head coach of the Cowboys. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Return coming here from the 12th. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the carry, this is Murray. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll go play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Murray. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
From the red zone on 1st. That play's brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back on 2nd and goal. Jump off caught by his back. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well. And you got 3 on that scoreboard.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle thing anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now off the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Looking right, and he finds him. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
And the San Antonio 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 14. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play is a design run. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Flush out now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And this one does not go far.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
I'll throw it. Now here he goes. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Go to Murray on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Oh, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. I'll give to Murray. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Rob, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Ryland tacks out an extra point. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Design quarterback run here. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
7-yard gain. And the San Antonio 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, San Antonio.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blown back into the handoff. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. On the left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
And the San Antonio 1st down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys 45.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboys 30-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Hey, the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning in from the 16. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Murray. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw left side, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Back now, pressure coming. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
Looking in the air here. He has the burst over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
36-yard line.
Running this one left. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Throwing from the gun here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. This is a 48-yard look for him. The kick by Ryland is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense getting set to go. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. Bronze medal's a point, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
San Antonio, first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Cut out left. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 40.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down, San Antonio.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Second and 3 now. Throwing it again here. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hand off to the back. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here. They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line. Here's third and 3. They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. First and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys.
Second and 2.
Second down, looking for options. Complete out to the right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
A 36-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And they've taken back the lead. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. And this is the Giants' wideout. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring, this one of his 2 touchdowns so far. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is the Niners' wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Niners, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's the handoff. Shoves him off. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Run play and blocking his drive is already in enemy territory. That's completed out to the right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. All set now. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the San Antonio.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, San Antonio.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up second and
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
San Antonio, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
20. Cowboys 16.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Give now to the running back. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They're throwing it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. We got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
He keeps this one himself. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it. They did it a whole lot better that time.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
23, visitors 20.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The visitors to returning their offense and this running back to the field. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. First down, play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He's going to throw this one. Connecting on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Here on first down, going to wind up losing yards on this play.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass caught by his tight end. We've rushed him off with ease. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they just get the play off. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That one's complete, right side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Working on first down. Headed right through the middle of the field. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for Dallas first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting up to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Another throw here on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
34-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Now
2nd
looking to throw.
and 10.
Complete out to the right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, San Antonio.
Right up the gut. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
San Antonio, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to the well again. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a...
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
27, Cowboys 23.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Short kick gathered in at the 15. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
It's second down. Here's a throw. Dump off, caught by his back. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
The visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Nice game left side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 25 on that play, and that gives him a first down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page is textbook.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Shoves one away. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. These guys holding a 4-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Trying to get it on the keeper. Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw. And that is the jet touching. And this game is sealed. This win, touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys drive their lead to 11. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.